Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm Dear Darling. Hello, Labelle. Let's see what's going on our lovely little island of Fawn Hollow today, where we already know our visitor. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put some cream on my hands. They feel dry, they feel cracked, unhydrated, which is probably not really a way you want to describe your skin. You know, especially with me, dry skin. I'm going to supplement it with oils on the outside or something. I don't know, this is a weird topic of conversation. I don't even know much about skincare in the first place, to be honest. Only rudimentary stuff. So anyway, hello there everyone. Right now in Fawn Hollow, it's 4:44 PM on Wednesday, April 14, 2021. Nothing really to speak of today, so we'll just go about our usual business, where we will be... I don't know what we're doing. Oh, we're putting down that occult circle in our graveyard area, and I guess we'll be talking to Labelle, seeing what sort of outfit we'll put on for her today. As a puppeteer, you know, a jester of her machinations and her grand scheme of fashionista-ing the world. No, it's not quite that extreme. Also, it doesn't really make sense the more I think about it. Anyway, hello Raymond. Guess what hashtag? When I close my eyes, I can see the most beautiful sunset ever. Oh, I wish I could show it to you. The range and depth of colours are astonishing. This isn't helping, is it? Descriptively, Raymond, he definitely has sent us that before. Sunsets, you know, very pretty things to look at. There's been at least 2 pieces of mail about sunset. That one and the lazy villager one about climbing to the top in a dream or something and watching a sunset? I don't remember. Oh, what you think about Jakey? I haven't heard of folks calling you Hunt lately, if you want. I don't know if it's the sort of thing that you... I don't know if it's the sort of thing that would fit you particularly well, but you know what? You do you, Jakey. Don't let society get you down. Not that there's much of a society built here on this island anyway. There's only like 15 of us at one time. So yeah, we'll go about our usual business today. As per usual, Marine Song 2001 apparently we got that. I had to check. Nothing new around here, from what I can tell. Has someone moved out recently? Did we get that portrait or not? Didn't I miss out someone's portrait? I can't remember. But yeah, I don't know. What should we talk about today? What have I been up to today? Oh, you know what? I had an X-ray earlier today, which is something, of course, you don't usually get to say. It's because, again, more medical stuff, which I won't really delve into. It's just nothing to worry about. It's just having an X-ray, just to hopefully see if there's nothing wrong, because there's probably nothing wrong. A formal outfit. Okay, so, sure. What if we just put on what you give us and then sort of just talk to you again? No, we gotta try. A young royal shirt, sure. We'll do our best, Labelle. No promises, though. Yeah, an X-rays aren't something I had too commonly, obviously, because number one, I haven't broken many bones, and I haven't broken any bones. But the only times I've had X-rays have been a couple of times I can think of. One thing, I dislocate my shoulder. I used to dislocate my right shoulder a lot more when I was doing more strenuous activities, like, you know, sports and that sort of things, especially doing badminton, tennis, anything which involved swinging my arm very quickly. I had a decent risk of dislocating my shoulder, which is fine. Like, it's not like it super hurts or anything. It's just kind of like unexpected, I suppose. Well, I suppose unexpected is one way to put it, isn't it? So yeah, sometimes they had to, like, they don't dislocate my shoulder. How mad would that be? You just went to the hotel and was like, alright, we've got to dislocate your shoulder more. No, they obviously, like, scan it with an X-ray just to see how it's dislocated, and then they might slot it back in, put you on a bit of laughing gas, that sort of thing. What sort of formal thing do we have that we can put on? Something quick and easy. You know, quick, dirty, easy. A concierge uniform. Oh yes, a fancy party dress. How very fancy indeed. And then, I don't know, fancy shoes. Garter socks? Maybe they're fancy? I don't know if they count as fancy. Labelle pumps. Do you think she gives us kudos for wearing her own clothes? Wait, that makes it seem like we're wearing her clothes. That's not what I mean, like her line. Yeah, so that's one of the only other times I had an X-ray. I had an X-ray other times before because I have, like, very strangely big joints on my knees for whatever reason. My parents were like, I don't know if there's something to be worried about, so we got an X-ray. And it's just like, no, your child just has really big joints on her knees. And I was like, alright then. They just stick out a lot, surprisingly so. I don't know, fun fact about myself. Fun facts. I don't know what I was talking, so I'm going to stop right there. Yeah, but I can't think of any other X-rays I've had. Oh, you know, I lie. I had an X-ray for a head X-ray for like my teeth or whatever. Maybe is it the orthodontist or the regular dentist? I don't dentist. I can't remember. Because my teeth are a little bit misaligned. Like my top like front teeth, my incisors sort of curve inwards a little bit. It's not too uncommon. So I required a retainer, and then the train track braces when I was a teen or so. And then obviously I don't wear them anymore, but I actually can't remember if I got the X-ray because of that, or if it was just like an unrelated thing entirely. It's a bit gone from my memory, to be honest. But anyway, I had like a full X-ray head scan of that sort of thing. You know, I remember they take you out to this machine. It's in a completely different room to the other regular dentist rooms. And you're like, ooh, where's this place? It's like a secret cupboard in the dentistry area. Hold on, my sound is really high compared to usual. Let's turn it down a bit. Oh no, I just picked this up by accident. And it's like, it looks really futuristic because it kind of looks like it was like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a big, tall stand, and then hanging off a stand is like these big sheets, I suppose, hang down, which are on this arm which can swivel around. I don't know how you describe it. Perhaps you can search yourself. Orthodontist tooth X-ray scan machine. Probably something a bit more descriptive. Well, not maybe a bit better than that would actually show you what I'm trying to talk about, but still. You go in, they put a little plastic thing on this like thing that you're meant to bite down on, presumably so your jaw's in the correct position to be scanned and all that sort of good stuff, I suppose. And then like this, they told me to close my eyes. I remember, so I just like closed my eyes through that entire thing and just like bit down, not as hard as I could. You know, just doing as I'm told. And I remember the big screen. It's a really bright, really like bright screen, like rotates slowly around your head. You can feel its presence. You know that? And you like close your eyes and you can feel the presence of something next to you. I like to think it's something spiritual, like a ghost. No, not really. It's more like your brain picking up on some subtle cues and whatnot. You know, little bits of sound that's moving. Anyway, it's got this like rotating screen which goes around you, and I guess it makes like a not a 3D model necessarily of your head, but some sort of 3D X-ray, or more like an X-ray from all directions. What it probably does is it just takes like X-ray like snapshots, like each of a cardinal like directions around your face, and then from there, I don't know what it does. They can look and see what teeth you still got left to grow. They can look at your wisdom teeth, I suppose. I don't really know what else they do. That's more of the dentist's formality rather than mine. Formality's not the right word. What? Dentist's expertise rather than mine, obviously. So that was a fun experience. I remember I was talking to one of my friends, it was back in primary school, if you can believe it, about it. And she was like, oh yeah, they told me to close my eyes, but I just opened my eyes for that entire thing. And I watched the screen go around. I was like, huh, I didn't even think you could do that. Not that I particularly would want to in the first place, because that seems like it could be kind of, I don't know if dangerous is the right word, but, you know, there's a reason that X-ray is something you probably shouldn't try to play around with. High doses of radiation. I mean, there's also a good reason that any of our radiologists, they go as far away as possible when they're taking an X-ray. You may go like behind a screen so they're safe from the harmful X-ray radiation rays. Well, to be fair, X-rays aren't like harmful in small doses. Is the point of it, isn't it? And they do it is because otherwise they'd be exposed to an extraordinary amount of X-rays on even on a weekly basis, and a harmful amount, which obviously we don't want. Hello, Lily. I don't know why you're standing right there, but I guess we'll take the other path. Was it Amelia's not in her house? Bruce might be? I don't know. Yeah, because you can like only have a certain amount of X-rays each year or something, right? Any more and it's, I guess, a health hazard? Health risk? Something along those lines. I wonder what it is. I wonder how many X-rays you can actually have, like, I'm not sure max is the right word per year, but I'm trying to remember back to my GCSE physics class, what you need to stop X-rays. Was that like lead sheet? Or like several meters of concrete? Maybe that was gamma rays. Maybe it's like a few inches of something like steel or something. I can't remember the material properties you require to block out these rays. Just hopefully don't talk to Bruce. Sorry, we're just gonna wet you down with a watering can over there, Bruce, and you don't seem to mind, so always better for us. See if anything's around here. How we got the message in a bottle. You better rub me the right way. Don't seem like it. Sorry about that little bit of a jump cut. I was talking about X-rays. Yes. Oh, did I finish talking about dentist X-ray? I don't know if I really had much to say. A bit down on it. It's about. Oh yeah. And my friend was like, oh yeah, she just opened her eyes for the entire thing. Oh yeah, I was talking about that's right. I was talking about the dangers of X-rays, or a large amount of X-ray radiation, of which I'm not really educated on, so I don't know why I was talking about it in the first place. I just find it amusing, you know. But like, it'll be perfectly fine. We'll just have you stand here, you know, hold a like weird metal sheet up, not metal sheet. What? I don't even know what it's made out of. This white sheet up to your chest or whatever, and then I'll tell you to breathe in and just hold that breath. And I'm like, all right. I was like, breathe in, and then make it like run away into a little bunker, which is obviously for very good reason, because the amount of times they had to do X-rays, even getting exposed to a smallest bit of X-ray radiation can add up with all the time that they're exposed to it, which is obviously not a good thing. And I don't want a radiologist to be validate my life choices. Don't want radiologists to be exposed to that sort of thing in the long run. Is it better for us, better for everyone, to be honest, in that aspect? But yeah, it was very interesting. I just went in, and you know, everyone was of course social distancing because of, you know, whole COVID lockdown, that sort of thing. In fact, I think that's easing up recently, a little bit more. I don't know. And I was like, call my name, and like, and I'd be like, oh, yep, that's me. And I followed the assistant. She took me to the X-ray room, and she just like opened this cupboard, and I was like, would you take a seat there? And I was like, sure. And I was like, and I walked in, and I was like, this is like a cupboard. What am I in here? And it was like, oh, is it a changing room? It's like an entranceway before we get into the actual X-ray room. I don't really know what to call it, to be honest. She gave me like a gown to put on. Why? I don't know, but I did it anyway. What should I put this one flower? Here? Yeah, let's put it here. What? Oh, there's a stick in the way. Where did you come from, tree branch? Frick you, tree branch. Name a woman. Sorry. That's some reference to like a viral video, which NL keeps quoting, so it's now stuck in my head. About someone who can fail to name a woman under pressure. Search it up, name a woman. It's quite amusing. You can't do simple maths under pressure. No, that's a different reference to a different YouTuber. That's Tom Scott. It's old website or whatever, proving that you can't do simple maths under pressure. Oh, hello Mira. We're here to put a black rose shall bloom once more next to you, and I don't know what we can do with this black lily, so we're just going to put it down here for now until we can figure out what exactly we're doing with all these black flowers. I suppose we should line the paths, but the paths are a bit ambiguous at the moment. I should probably look for a path design, but for now, I suppose we'll try and figure out where exactly we're going to put a little circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. I guess over here. Do we want to put it down as a design or a path? That's the big idea. Hey, what's a big idea? Because I know if you walk on a path, it can make different sounds, which might be what we want. I don't know. So let's open up the island designer. Maybe we can have like a little muddy underground to show this is like things that's been trampled on. I don't know. I feel like I want walking space around it, so I want to start it here, don't I? Doesn't. I guess we could put it on a stone. Stone path? Oh, I just want to see what this looks like. Because that's a bit more occulty, isn't it? Maybe? I don't know. Arch tile or stone path? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we'll move that tree over 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this where we want it? If we put the corners in, because I do want it to be able to have space around it, you know, just a little bit of space, just so we can put like candles and stuff around it. And I guess we'll move a tree upwards around here, so it'll be a bit more of a forest clearing, I suppose, of it inside. Oh yeah, so it was not really much to say. We walked in a little cupboard, I put the gown on. She was like, alright, just now stand up against this thing, and then put your chin on here, and then breathe in, and hold that breath. And then she took the x-ray, and I was like, cool. And that's about it. It's not really much. It's not particularly exciting getting an x-ray. It's not as exciting as, you know, getting an MRI scan, which I've also had before. MRI scans, it's almost frightening in some aspects, isn't it? Yeah, we should really move this tree. Let me grab a coconut quickly. Oh, I haven't even farmed our rocks either. That's fine. We can farm our rocks any day. We probably don't even need as many, because we've already been doing it quite a lot for the past week or so. Oh, what if we got all the pumpkins to stand around the culture circle? That sounds really fun. We should do that. Okay, we're going to put a tree here just so we can block a line of sight over here. Still waiting for a Twiggy tree to come along, Nintendo. But for now we'll put these custom designs over. It's not the right one. Put it here. And then it's going to take some time, isn't it? There's not really much you can say about x-rays. It's not like the most exciting thing in the world. You sort of just go in, stand there, inhale, hold your breath, they scan you. They take an x-ray picture of you, and then you're done. It's over and done in about 3 minutes. I imagine it's rather routine for them as well, you know. They want it done quickly, so they're not gonna beat you around the bush, are they? Or if anything, we're just gonna be like, get you in, get you out. I know. But I mean, it's amazing how X-rays work, even. Just for some reason, our bones. Wait, it's like, you know, they fire like basically like a block of X-ray, or a block of X-rays. It's not really the right word, but it's like X-rays can pass everything through everything except our bones and certain other things or whatever, and then it just imprints an image somehow. I wonder who came up with that sort of business, the X-ray business. It must be rather successful now, I suppose, with what's been going on. You know, lots of people need X-rays all the time in the medical field. I'm actually not sure about this cobblestone underneath. It's either that or we need to put more cobblestone around here to make it feel like an actual, like, ritual table, I suppose, is what I'm trying to go for. I think it's just, maybe it's a bit too cramped. Oh, maybe we should try and find like a suitable fossil to put in the middle of this. Like a skull or something. That's going to take some time, but to try and find a specific one, because I don't know which one I want. And I'd have to look at a list of all the all the fossils in the game to really try and decipher that sort of thing. Maybe it would be better if we extended out the stones a little bit. Like, extended out these three here, so it doesn't feel as cramped. This is a really nice circle, though. What a nice design. They've used like kanji in it or something. This is like... Wait, this is all Chinese, I just noticed. This is fire, this is Li. I don't even remember what Li means. Or maybe this is meant to be Japanese. This is heart. Sing or kokoro. I can't even read what this one is. I don't really know. This one looks like warui, which means bad in Japanese. No, I messed up. Oh no, that's not Li, that's Dao, isn't it? No, that is Li. Lee Toka. Yeah, the voice actor, you know? I don't know where that came from. Yeah, Yeah, it might look a little bit better if this is extended out, I think. I mean, we can try it. If it doesn't look good, get rid of it. I like it. I want it. I have it. Something. How does that song go? I can't remember. At least it feels a bit more rounded when we put it on like this, doesn't it? And then we should try and get some candles, put something in the middle. Or maybe we could put Rachel's skull design in the middle. That's an interesting thought. Oh no, but hold on, we'd have to overwrite it. You know what some people have been doing is they've been using umbrellas to do 3D things, and obviously this is not going to work on her one because it wasn't designed for... Oh, you can't even do it as an umbrella. Display on ground. I guess we can just put this here for now. Fortune telling set. In the middle. It's not quite... It's a wrong sort of occulty thing. This is more of a witchy thing rather than a Wicca thing rather than a occult thing. But if we can find a skull, you know what? Let's go have a look at all the fossils and try and find one which would be suitable. Items. Fossil? No, this is furniture. I think it's probably we've got to search like New Horizons list of fossils. Oh, fossils New Horizons wiki. There we go. You know, always count Wiki for something. Okay. Australopith. That's a human skull-ish looking thing. That could be pretty good. The other ones are all big dinosaurs, which are a bit of a nuisance to work with, aren't they? So we actually have to go fossil hunting again now, don't we? Because I don't believe we can order these. Or, is there a skull-looking item? Let's see. Which you can put in the middle. Otherwise, we should get some candles as well. Let's see. Items. I know there's a skull door plate. There's a throwback radio. Bones. Nope. Candles. There's lots of candles. I wonder which ones would look best in a sort of occulty thing. What else do we need for? Probably a glass holder? No, probably just a regular old candle. Okay, what else could we put down for occulty thing? Occulty like thing. Can't put skulls. Can't put blood things. Obviously Halloween. We could move over pumpkin people. That sounds quite funny. I'm not gonna lie. Or we could just make 4 more and they can all just be like looking at this, I suppose. What a greeting, you know? You look to the right and there's some weird cultist ritual going on, and you look to the left and suddenly there's... Well, there's nothing right now, but it's meant to be a welcoming open island. With angelic themes and everything. We just need a few more statues and Red to come visit a few more times. So I guess we'll hunt these fossils for now. Because we definitely don't need to farm the rocks anymore and try and find an Australopith or whatever it's called. So we can put one in the middle of our little ritual. Hello, Jakey. So it means I need to actually sort of pay attention to where the fossils are spawning each and every week. Not week, day. Think larger. I think there's one over here. There's one over here. We should have 6 on our island, I believe. I think it stores up to 6 at a time. And spawns 4 each day. Yeah, no. Anything else to say about X-rays? It's kind of fun, if anything. I know that's a weird thing to say. Like, things where I can sort of passively enjoy things, I suppose. Kind of act like fun. Kind of fun. Like dentist? Actually kind of fun, to be honest. Getting your teeth cleaned. Nice to know. I mean, I guess I find it fun because now I'm flossing, so it's like, oh, yeah, your dental hygiene's actually pretty good. And I'm like, oh, thank you. I do my best. And by do my best, I mean I just floss. It's like what you really need to do. Once you get into the habit of it, it's easy. It's, you know, getting into the habit. Oh, I forgot we got this weird path thing going on around these rocks. We should probably replace that with something, but I don't know what to replace it with. 'Tis a conundrum, isn't it not? 'Tis a what? 'Tis a conundrum, is it not? Did we find who is crafting? It's Raymond, isn't it? Jake and Mira are both out and about. I don't think Raymond is crafting. Yeah, must be Raymond. He's the only one we haven't visited today. I feel like... Yeah, I didn't really have many X-rays when I was younger, I suppose. because I didn't really break bones. That's the most common reason, I suppose, of having an X-ray when you're younger. That and the old orthodontist getting braces and that sort of thing. Apart from that, you don't really get much but exposure to it. Sorry. A bad pun must be slot into every single episode. Otherwise, what's the point anymore? 4 fossils is probably good enough for now for us to gamble the odds and trying to find out a singular fossil we require. How many are there? 73. Right, so what's the probability we're going to find it? So it's 1 in 73 for each fossil, of course. So 72 out of 73 to the power 4. That's a probability we won't find it, so 1 minus that. I'm going to binomial distribution. Well, obviously I can't do that off the top of my head. It's not really an approximation that I'm privy to. Assessing fossils. It's about 0.014. That's 1 over 70, isn't it? Okay, I'm not doing this in my head. So obviously we have all of these already. But Blathers, you are just here to study more of them. Someone made a suggestion that there should be like a Flick or CJ equivalent Iguanodon. What? Are you kidding? We found it? Immediately? Well, here I was thinking it was something we'd have to do every day for the next week or so. A month even. And then, you know, first try. That's my gacha luck right there, apparently. I was just saying. I don't remember what I was saying anymore. Kind of lost track of it. I wonder what else X-rays can be used for apart from, you know, human body stuff. Obviously other stuff, it's got its other uses. I'm just not well versed on them, to be particularly honest. Which I feel like is understandable. Don't really run into X-rays all that much. Much more often run into radio waves, just, you know, unknowingly. And that's not even a good pun or anything. Okay, let's put down this Australopithecus. If only it was like a ram skull. That's kind of spooky. I mean, I suppose if it, you know, we can actually split this part into half. We can have like the spooky, creepy stuff down here, and as you get over here is when you get to a mystical nighttime stuff. So this can be like a night forest or something. Especially because we don't have many suitable suitable furnitures which can go outside, which fit the nighttime theme. We just need more of Celeste's furniture items. We need her star lamps basically. That's a decent idea. So then over here we basically can only use statues and Lily of the Valleys. About boogie boarding decided to enter the monthly sweepstakes. Yeah, we'll buy this dress shirt, why not? We'll do it as the final thing for this episode. I didn't even talk about MRI scan. I feel like I talked about MRI scan before. Maybe I talked about X-rays before, I'm not really sure. It's all muddled in my mind now, it doesn't really matter. So we'll round this episode off here, so if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, all really appreciated. Links down below. I hope we can see each other again, but for now it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.